Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here once again. Today the weather was a little bit better. As you can see, the sun's out behind me. And I thought I'd go out for a ride, make the most of it. And no better time to bring you guys along. Nowhere new today. I'm out along the Lee Valley again. My regular training ride. So today I thought I'd just talk about some of the updates that I've made to the trike. Some new little items of kit that I bought. And generally just keep you guys up to date with what's going on. I'm also heading to a hill somewhere near Epping Forest. It's I think probably the largest hill near to where I live, and I'll tell you more about that when we get there. So what should we talk about first? Well, hopefully, as you can hear, I bought another muff for the mic on my camera. My apologies for that awful sound in Clacton. I didn't realise until I'd almost finished the ride in Essex that it was making such a loud noise, but once you've done the ride and done all the recording, there's not a lot you can do about it. So as I say, my apologies for that, but I've gone straight out and bought a new muff for the mic, and as you can hopefully hear now, all is good. So then that's the next thing I've bought, quad lock for my phone. Way back in the Netherlands last year, you may have noticed that I broke my mobile phone holder. I think it was on the first or the second day it broke, as I was travelling around the Netherlands. Anyhow, I bought two more since then. One of them broke before I even got it on the trike, and the other one lasted all of a couple of months. So I've finally given up buying cheap mobile phone holders off of eBay, and went all out and got the quad lock. They come highly recommended. They come with a high price tag as well for what they are, but if it lasts as long as they say they do, then I'll probably be quids in at the end of the day. certainly looks a sturdy piece of kit, and it's nice to have my phone out in front of me again rather than continually in my pocket. As the weather improves and I start going on more of these county rides and 1 or 2 tours that I have planned coming up in the spring, then having that phone out there in front of me is going to be a must. Used to be a big warehouse there. Big old broken down wharf with a big crane coming out of it. The crane used to hang out over the canal. Obviously it hadn't been used for decades, but and that's why it's gone, I guess. There'll be more warehouses built in its place, I'm sure. And I guess the most important updates are on the back of the trike. There's 3 bits back there that I've changed. The most obvious one is the one that some of you have been pointing out in the comments, and that's my flagpole, which, as some of you quite correctly pointed out, is an ex-fishing pole. So I used the fishing pole, A, because I had one laying around, B, because it slots into itself, it's ready made for positioning on the back of the trike. Thank you. And the biggest reason is C, because it's stiff. Or relatively stiff. It also breaks down into 2 pieces because of the way I've cut it. You alright? Yeah, so I wanted a stiff flagpole. Why did I want a stiff flagpole? Well, less of it. It needed to be stiff because I've bought a length of LED lights that now run up the back of it. They have a little control on the bottom of them, so I can change whether they're flashing, steady. I can even change the colour, which is not really necessary on the back of the trike, but obviously I keep them on red. But the LEDs are the sort that you can buy to put under your kitchen cabinets or around your TV. That's what they're made for, but they also happen to be waterproof. So I can now plug them in to a portable battery bank, which fits into a little pocket on the back of my chair. And from that, once they're plugged in, I've had them on full brightness, plugged in at home, and they run for over 12 hours on one battery bank charge. So more than enough for what I need. You right?
Nice bike!
Thank you. Nice chap. Completely lost my train of thought now though. Yes, so one battery bank charge will last me more than enough for what I need out on an average ride with the lights flashing, so happy with that. But now I've got another LED strip that I want to put on the front, but I'm still trying to work out how am I going to attach them to the front of the trike to make it shine brightly. Maybe I can't, I don't know. I'm thinking about the stand assist bars, putting something on there, but we'll see. So the other two bits that I put on the back of the trike are a new tyre. Finally got round to giving myself a little bit more grip on the back so that this sort of thing doesn't happen again in future. It's still the Schwalbe Marathon Plus, but this one's the Schwalbe Marathon Plus Tour. So it's got a bit more tread on there, as you can see. There is another third one, the mountain bike tyre with even more tread on it, but I don't think I need to go that far. But it's running quite well. Yeah, there's not much more noise from it than the last one, so happy with that. Sorry to those of you who'd like to see me fall off the trike, but the old slidey backwards won't be happening anymore. So apart from the fishing pole and the new tyre, the third thing that I've done at the back of the trike is created a small frame over the top of the rear rack, hopefully to hold my tent when I go touring, because I obviously now don't now have the support of anything over the back wheel there, so as I've showed you before. So I'll show you some pictures of that fully loaded, so you get the idea of how I'm going to set the trike up. And that's pretty much the back end of the trike and everything that I've done to it. I'd appreciate your thoughts and comments around what I've done so far, whether you think I can improve any of it anyway. As always, you know I love your comments. Thank you very much. Right, we're now coming up on Mott Street. Now, Mott Street is a road that leads up into Epping Forest from where I am now. And it's probably the steepest hill that I know of around here, roundabouts where I live. It's a road approximately 2 kilometers long, and it gets up to a grade of just under 14%, and I'm about to go up it just to see whether I can. And when we get to the top, when I get my breath back at the top, I'll let you know how I'm feeling about the gearbox. As you can hear, I'm near a road now, so I've just stopped for a second just so I can get ready to cross and go up this hill. So I'll get back with you at the top. According to Strava, that's a maximum incline of 13.7% over 2 kilometres, rising 85 metres. But I think most of that 85 metres is in the last half a kilometre. But my legs were aching like hell. I'm out of condition, it's winter season, I haven't been out as much. That said and done, I'm happy. There's no way I could have ridden up that last year without this FNEO gearbox. I've loaded my bags up, so I'm just over 100 kilos coming up here. And that's the first time I've ever gone up it. But it will be part of my regular training rides from now on. Gotta get used to going up some hills. It's quite a good one as well, and I'm looking forward to the journey down. That's a big thumbs up for the FNEO gearbox, for sure. That's yeah, that worked really, really well. I mean, to be honest, even though my legs were aching, I still could have kept going. They weren't aching any more at the top than what they were halfway up, so it's just a case of building my stamina up as the spring goes by, and then we'll be ready for whatever the summer throws at us. I had the GoPro on all the way up the hill. I'm fairly certain that we'll have flattened it as always though, so you'll have seen it no doubt anyhow. Going to sit here for another minute just to catch my breath, enjoy this lovely afternoon sunshine, and then I'm going to go back down the hill and carry on with my ride. See you in a minute. I've no idea what speed I got up to, but Strava will tell me later. It's a shame there's a bend halfway down. I had to put my brakes on, but there we go. Can't have everything. So as you can tell, the gearbox is working fine anyhow. It's a real pleasure to ride with it now. So no more feeling guilty, James. So all you other cyclists out there who clip in on their pedals, you ever actually thought about how much you push and how much you pull on your pedals? I've just been thinking about it the last couple of weeks, and I don't think I pull as much as I should be. I'm very much a pusher on the pedals until I consciously make the effort to pull a little bit as well, and then I notice how much easier it is to get along at a fair rate. My speed increases straight away. Not that I necessarily want to go faster, but I would like to expend less energy. I just don't think I'm pedalling as efficiently as possible. Something I'm going to be working on, I think, over the next few weeks. So that blue bridge over there, that one over there with all the traffic going over it, is the M25 main orbital route around London. Somewhere around here is the border of what is Greater London and the county of Hertfordshire. So I'm just about to ride into Hertfordshire, but don't worry, I've got a couple of whole days worth of Hertfordshire rides set out, so this won't count as my Hertfordshire county ride. We'll be coming back up this way, and this will be the start point for a nice little ride I've got planned sometime soon. So I guess somewhere here we're now in Hertfordshire. I don't know. I don't know exactly where the border is, but somewhere around here. go as slow as I can so as not to scare them. Silly things. So this is the River Lee Country Park. Lots of little cycleways and pathways and just generally nice green open spaces. And lots of geese. Be a fabulous place to fly the drone, except for those. I brought the drone with me, but boy, these things are annoying. So many of these going into London, particularly around where I live. So this little park is next to a little satellite town of London called Broxbourne. And next door to Broxbourne is the Lee Valley White Water Centre, which was used for the Olympic Games in 2012 for all the white water sports. Well, I reckon I've gone about as far as I want to go today. Made a little video for you guys, keep you updated. Seen a few things, flown the drone a little bit. But the sun's dropping and so is the temperature. So I think I shall head home before I start getting too cold.
It's the same old sound in the same old town. I wake up early with a sigh. The morning breaks to leave behind the night I need to get me by. Safe and lonely. It's the same old sound for days to come. I close the blinds and carry on. I'm not afraid to stay away. What comes sound, the common ground. Just leave me be, don't ask me why. Behind these walls, no one talks, and tears will freeze are left to dry.
Right then, I'm nearly home, guys. So it's time for me to go, but I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, stay safe, be good, and I'll see you all soon. Take care then, ta-da.
I open up and let it shine. The moonlit sky